Welcome back, everybody, to WagerTalk TV. I'm Ross the Boss Benjamin of WagerTalk.com. And there are two nationally televised games on Thursday, October the 30th. And I'm taping on the 29th, 24 hours in advance. Both games nationally televised on ESPN and also ESPN2. And they come in games between Marshall and Coastal Carolina and Tulane and University of Texas at San Antonio, or UTSA, as a lot of people refer to. I'll have the analysis and my picks and exactly why I like those games up in just a moment. But before I get going, folks, friendly reminder, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do so. You'll be privy to some of the best sports betting experts in all the world right here at WagerTalk TV. And while you're at it, hit that notification bell for WagerTalk TV after you subscribe, and you'll be notified immediately upon any of our great content going up on our great channel. Also, folks, be kind enough to give my video a like. It goes a long way. And keeping the folks at WagerTalk TV happy with me. And also goes a long way in keeping these videos alive in the volume of videos I've been doing for you here at WagerTalk TV. I'm trying to make you happy by putting out a great product each and every day. I'm not going to win all the time, but I would I guess I can go out on a limb and say, since we started here at WagerTalk TV 15 months ago, we win a hell of a lot more than we lose. So, especially since the NBA Finals were well over 60% winners since that time here on WagerTalk TV. All right, so there you have it. Hit that like button, and just a small ask, folks. And also, let us know who you like in Week 10 of the college football slate. Leave your picks and maybe why you like those picks, if you so choose to, in the comments section. And be sure to be nice to one another, folks. We're going to disagree on occasion when it comes to sports betting. It's just the nature of the beast. And that's okay, because it should prompt healthy conversations and maybe open some eyes up from one person to another. Maybe one guy missed something the other person knows about, or vice versa. That's what makes this channel successful, is your participation and certainly all the support you've shown me over the years. So, all right, let's get to the game at hand. Let's start with the Marshall at Coastal Carolina game, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff. This game will be televised by ESPN2. Marshall right now is a 5.5-point road favorite, with the total being 55. The weather report for this game looks very good. We're looking at light winds, 0% chance of rain, and temperatures in the mid-50s. And why I'm referring to the weather is because I'm going to concentrate on that total of 55. Marshall's gone 3-1 in their last 4 games and really has woken up offensively. In those 4 games that they went 3-1, they scored 40 points or more on each occasion. And it should come as no surprise that all 4 of those games went over the total, with an enormous average of 81 points scored per game combined between Marshall and their opponents during those 4 contests. Marshall's defense in those 4 contests left a lot to be desired, as they gave up 35.7 points per game and 457.8 yards per game, and they needed every bit of those 40-plus points they scored in order to go 3-1 in those contests. Marshall's also played 3-0 to the over on the road this season. In those 3 road contests, averaged 75.7 points scored per game. Coastal's coming off a 45-37 win at Appalachian State and went way over their total of 43.5. And they turned in a pretty good offensive performance, obviously, with the 45 points scored, and also had 413 yards of total offense. Since 2023, Coastal Carolina has played 11-4 to the over whenever their game total was 49.5 to 56, and that includes 6-2 to the over if they were at home. Give me the Marshall Thundering Herd and the Coastal Carolina Chancelleers game to go over the total of 55 on Thursday, October the 30th. Before I get to my next game, which is Tulane at UTSA, that's 7:30 as well, and that game's ESPN. The other game I just covered is ESPN too. Let me just hit on a couple quick notes here, folks. College football has just been absolutely fabulous for us again this season. We're off to a 25-12 start. That's good for 68% and a net profit of over 42 units. I'm number one in win percentage as we speak, and number two in units earned this season in college football. And, the college football hot run doesn't stop there, folks. I'm 85-47 with my last 132 college football premium picks. That's good for 64%. And since September 9th of 2023, my college football premium picks have made a net profit of plus 123.28 units. So an enormous profit as well. And you look at my NFL, not bad either, folks. 15-6 since week 3. And my NFL and college football combined, an outstanding 38-17 with my last 55, folks. That's good for a high percentage. I think somewhere around 68%. And we made a net profit of over 55 units, and that's all since September 11th. And that takes me to this. Why am I mentioning these records? Because our Weekend Warriors special continues for $49. And with those records, folks, you'll see why that $49 is an absolute steal with yours truly, because it includes all my Saturday college football plays, all my Sunday NFL premium pick plays. And if I have a play on Monday night, you'll get that as well. It also includes my 5% best bets. I went 2-0 over last weekend with my best bets, 5-2 overall, made a net profit of over 10 units last week on the Weekend Warriors special. So, folks, $49 right now. Jump in. You'll get all my Saturday, Sunday, and Monday NFL, college football, and all 5% best bets for just $49. Also, folks, right now, if you want to get the rest of 2025, includes everything that I put out on the premium side, NFL, college football, college basketball, and the NBA. College basketball starts next week, by the way. $580, a little over $8 a day. Right now, you can get that special by going to my personal page, wt.buzz/RB. It's wt.buzz/RB. That's my personal page at WagerTalk.com. And my NBA, by the way, folks, off to a 4-0 start this year and 18-5 run dating back to last season. So a lot of great stuff there. And one final note, it's normally $19.99 for a 365-day all-access pass for me. Folks, when you buy that package from me now, all you need to do is put in the promo code SAVE500. SAVE500. It'll take that price down to $14.99. And folks, by the way, since May the 13th, I am now up over 152 units of net profit in all sports. Not only will you get my 365 days, but you also get a 25% bonus coupon that you can use for the entirety of that 365 days toward any purchase from any other handicapper over at WagerTalk.com. And there's a slew of good ones over at WagerTalk.com, which I firmly believe, and am very confident saying, the best collection of sports betting experts in all the world at one website. That's WagerTalk.com. All right. Let's get to the game between Tulane and Texas San Antonio. Tulane is 6-1 on the season, and they still have a lot to play for, and I'll get to that in a second. Their only loss, by the way, came at number 7 Ole Miss, so nothing to be ashamed of there. As Ole Miss right now at 7-1 and a definite contender to be in the college football playoffs. The Green Wave are 3-0 in conference play and are genuine contenders for a conference crown, as well as the possibility of being a group of 5 representative for the college football playoffs. In order to do that, though, they're going to have to win the American, probably win out, and they still have a chance to get into college football playoffs. And you know what? This is a team that's played a much stronger schedule than UTSA has played. They have quality wins against Duke and Northwestern. And I mentioned their only loss at number 7, Ole Miss. And last week, they had a momentum building win because a game they vastly underachieved. They trailed Army last week 17-10 with a little over 2 minutes to go, but they scored a touchdown to tie it. They got the ball back on a punt, and they scored again with less than a minute to play and pulled out a 24-17 win in the final 2 minutes. What a rally that was, and that certainly can carry over. The momentum can carry over to this week. Last 3 games, Tulane's offense has really been smoking. 438 yards, 458 yards, and 402 yards. Like I said, they're 3-0 in conference play, and all 3 of those wins in conference play, Tulane has allowed 19 points or fewer. UTSA is off an embarrassing 55-17 loss at North Texas. They were just a 4-point underdog in that game, but they were absolutely pounded. And not only did North Texas score 55 on them, they also rang up 584 yards of total offense, and UTSA was a terrible -3 in the turnover department in that game. I like Tulane here. Sense of urgency, a lot to still play for. Coming off a scare last week against Army, I think they'll be ready to go at UTSA. Tulane -4.5 over UTSA. And also, again, getting back to the other game, Marshall and Coastal Carolina to go over the total of 55. Both games, one on ESPN, the other on ESPN2. Both kick off at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget to give me a like, folks. It would be deeply appreciated. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And until the next time, for WagerTalk TV and Ross Benjamin, take care and God bless.